I'm back with Diane Karr from Common Ground, Nebraska. Now, Diane, can you tell me a little bit about Common Ground and what it is on a national scale?
Well, Common Ground is a grassroots movement. It's farm moms and farm women who have come together and they volunteered to talk about food and where your food comes from, with farmers making up less than 1% of the population and a lot of people being 2 or 3 generations removed from the farm. Not everybody has a chance to talk to a farmer or make a connection with a farm, so we're there to bridge that gap and give people a resource they can turn to.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm one of those people that is so far removed from the farm that we may not understand all of these things. Do you think it's an especially good resource for it to be women to women in some cases?
I do. I think, even though I'm from a farm, I have so much in common with, moms everywhere. I'm raising a family and putting food on the table. So really, it's for everyone.
Now, Nebraska has one of the founding chapters, is that right? So can you tell me a little bit about the chapter that we have here in our state?
Sure. The chapter in Nebraska has over 15 members. They've made a presence at events like the State Fair, doing cooking demonstrations, being available at trade shows, and just reaching out to people at grocery stores and other places too. I
may throw you off a little bit, but what is, if you had to pick one, your favorite part about being part of Common Ground, Nebraska?
I really just love telling the story of what we do on our farm and then reaching out and getting to know those other volunteers and finding what they're doing on their farms and just being able to share with people all of the good, positive things that we're doing in agriculture.
When you connect with women who are removed from agriculture, what kind of responses do you get from them?
I think they're really interested to see what we do, and they have a lot of fun asking questions. I know one time I was at a baseball game and talked to a guy from Boston almost the entire game about, what we do for a living.
Now, there are a lot of resources available, great resources. Where can people find those and use those?
Well, you can go to commongroundnebraska.com and read about the women from across our state and some great recipes. You can also go to findourcommonground.com, and that's the national website. There's YouTube videos, some great food facts. And then if you just want to ask a question, you can go to Common Ground Now on Facebook or Twitter.
Let's say a woman's sitting at home. She is part of agriculture, farms or ranches at her own home. How can she get involved if she wants to become a volunteer?
Well, one way you can get involved, if you go to the Common Ground Nebraska website, and there's a link on there where you can find out about how to volunteer.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Stay with us. When we come back, we'll check in with Travis one final time. That's next on NBC Nebraska Midday.